Great! You found this video. My name is Robb, and welcome to our Gold Nugget Hunt adventures. So, a little backstory. This was our second trip to this place. We didn't happen to document the first one. But here's how we found out about this golden paradise. For starters, this is a rebel-infested area. The rebels are particularly friendly to civilians, but we rarely meet other civilians in the area because of their fear of being caught in the middle of the ongoing conflict. So this is how it started. We managed to find the right people to set us up for the adventure and exploration trip to the gold-rich rebel territory to try our luck with gold panning, which for starters is the ancient process of manually separating gold nuggets from black sand. For the record, the area is an 18-hour trek away from the nearest town. This is the first spot that was recommended to us by the locals, but unfortunately, the water level and current is too high to do some panning. I may have forgotten to introduce you to the ladies. This is Thea, a Ukrainian backpacker tourist who heard about this gold-rich rivers. And this Zoey, a Filipino, also a backpacker tourist who's after the same thing. It is also very important to note that Thea and Zoey does not speak English very well. This may very well explain the very quiet atmosphere. We've decided to move to another area. It's another hour away, but along the way, we would need to pass through this small stream, which happens to be also part of the gold-rich areas. While resting, we've decided to try this area. It's too shallow and rocky, but we've tried anyway. We did not expect to have our first find on this stream. It's Thea who found it anyway. And finally, after 20 minutes, I found my first one, a tiny one. And it looks like my second one. I have no idea what Zoey is doing. Thea's stepping up the game here. We've found a few more on the small stream, but decided to stick to the plan and move to the third and final location of the day before it gets dark. According to the coordinates we've pinned on the GPS, we're on the general vicinity of our final location for the day. For the record, we did have shoes, but we don't want to deal with wet shoes by the end of the day. This is why we've resorted to our flip-flops. Was looking around at this point. Then I found this. This was the biggest one that we found today, and it's just sitting right there in the surface. We've decided that this might be a good spot for our final location of the day. We did rest for a couple of minutes while preparing ourselves for the cold 50 degrees water. Not bad for the first 20 scoops. And that one is unexpected. I just saw it on my screen while recording. This was the moment that I've realized that we did pick a good spot. Not bad for second timers, I guess. We only had 40 minutes the first time we did this, and found a solid 4 grams in total, which we sold for like $115. Thea's first one on this area. And Zoey's luck kicked in. Thea's finds are particularly tiny, but that doesn't seem to bother her at all. Zoey's literally making a bank here. I've decided to dig near Zoey's spot to see if I get better finds, and then this. Unbelievably lucky Zoey. I believe this is Thea's biggest find on this area. I thought I was that lucky. And this is our last find before we decide to call it a day. We panned a solid 43.8 grams in total, which translated to $1,150 at $26.25 per gram rate, which we evenly split according to our arrangement before the trip, regardless of who found the most. Subscribe for our next adventure.